All right, welcome back to Blown Coverage, episode 3. We got a special edition here of Thanksgiving. I'm Tristan. That guy's Cole.
I'm the co-host, Cole.
You're probably wondering, who's this guy?
Special fucking guest.
We only got 2 mics. We're kind of fucked, but it is. Who's this guy? What's your name?
My name's Steve, and I'm a special guest here on the Blown Coverage podcast. It's great to be here
Just say shit.
with you gentlemen.
Yeah, doesn't sound like it.
No, it's a pleasure. You know, I've been watching you guys for all of one episode.
Not even the second one. But you account for like a fourth of our subscribers.
Exactly. I have a lot of Gmail accounts.
Yeah, our account just went up to like 17, and I was like, wow, that's a good.
You guys
it's a
are
good
really
day.
blowing up.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Blown coverage, blown up.
Blowing up, yeah. So we got like a few topics here. No, you're good.
Okay,
Just keep doing your thing. You can give it to Cole when you feel like. They're gonna be sharing on the little
we're
mic
both
together.
sick, so we figured we could just,
Yeah, if they want to kiss, they can. It's fine. And yeah, it's always an option. And
I'm down for anything, really.
hey, we can get freaky if we want, but just to keep it on a little bit of football to start here. I just want to talk about the Bills versus Chiefs real quick, and then we're gonna try this pumpkin pie, completely unrelated.
Yeah,
but we're gonna like try.
Thanksgiving.
Cole's not gonna because he doesn't like it. But I've never had.
I'm not a huge
pie.
pumpkin guy,
But Steve he'll do anything.
I'll eat a pumpkin pie if you guys want me to eat a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, we'll do
that's
that.
what he's here to eat the pumpkin pie.
Do anything,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't care.
Yeah, there's really no structure right now. We're just
Can I
kind of.
swear on here?
Yes, you can do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you
Fuck
want.
yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, there you
There's
go.
no racially.
Well, in all contexts. Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, just real quick. Bills versus Chiefs last week was a big matchup, and that was kind of the most anticipated game of the year. The Bills overcoming.
had way too much hype though.
Well, it always has a lot of hype
Yeah,
because
but
they're
it
horny
wasn't-
for that game, and
If you watch the game, it wasn't a good game.
it was kind of a good
It
game.
wasn't. It was
A little bit.
The offenses looked really shitty, and it's not like the defenses were just playing good, so the offenses looked shitty. It was really just compared when you think of those two teams, and you think of them matching each other, you think of, man, that's going to be some good football, and that is. It was just a mid game. It was it was so anticipated that it was like
I think it's because the
It's a-
Bills won, so it's like,
it didn't live up to the hype.
and the Chiefs aren't undefeated anymore, so there's
Yeah.
kind of some hype around that. What'd you
Fuck
think
the
of the matchup,
Chiefs.
Steve? Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch the game. But I did watch the highlights after, and let me tell you, I'm fucking glad that piece of shit Patrick Mahomes and that fucking douchebag Travis Kelsey lost. Fuck your winning streak.
They got their homes robbed too.
They got their what?
Their homes robbed. Did you hear about that? We said it on the last episode. You haven't got to that episode yet,
Okay,
but we covered that one. Their homes got robbed in October.
Good.
He thinks Rasheed Rice's mom did it because she was stealing Amazon packages outside of people's homes.
She could have done it. She's a strong lady.
She is a strong lady. She's a little big.
But
3 points.
I didn't watch the game, like I said,
Yeah.
but boy, I was happy to see that score in the morning. And Andy Reid's fat ass can go back to Kansas City and figure out a better game plan because that didn't work.
Maybe
Whatever they
eat
did didn't
an
work.
apple pie from Walmart. Walmart sponsored this segment.
You can't say that.
Well, they can now.
When we get big,
You're just giving them Walmart free advertising.
That's fine. I spent $4.57.
I don't need.
$4.57.
Yeah, 8-inch pie,
It's a cheap pie.
really big, 8-inch pie.
What is that? That is not 8 inches. If that's 8 inches, dude,
I
fucked if that is.
I might have to change my Tinder bio.
Jesus.
That is not 8.
It says 8 on there.
Wrong.
Does it not?
Ah, that might be 8.
Is it
It's actually
is it
probably
kosher?
I don't know what that. What does kosher mean?
I don't know.
It's a kosher.
Well, I don't know. I feel like we should just like open this pie.
Yeah, crack the pie.
Wow, we're getting right into it.
Here,
Yeah.
here, ready? What's the next segment? Is the next segment me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing the thing.
Well, no. I think we're gonna start with the pie first. Then we'll get
Okay.
into your segment, Well, and Steve is gonna eat the pie, as you say.
I'm the
Well-
only one eating the pie. You
No.
We're all eating the pie. Or
No,
you guys are eating the
I
pie.
mean the pie too.
I was gonna say, why don't I just go over my shit while you guys eat your pie?
Well, I feel like I need to give my thoughts on the pumpkin
You
pie.
can give your thoughts
I've-
on the pumpkin pie after I say.
Okay, fine. How about this? So here we
It's
go.
fucking my podcast now.
Yeah, fine.
Here we go.
So now we're gonna get into stardom situms with Cole for fantasy football. Cole, take it away.
Take it away. So this week, not going to get too far into these. Most of them are matchup based, but so for wide receivers, I have start Lad McConkey. He's been going absolutely crazy over the past couple weeks, and he has a great matchup versus the Ravens. I don't see it stopping soon. It's clear that Lad is becoming Justin Herbert's safety blanket, which is a great thing to be. Justin Herbert, great quarterback, and like I said, the matchup really couldn't be better. The Ravens let so many points to wide receivers. So, yeah, start Lad McConkey. And then sit Jacoby Myers versus the Denver Broncos. Jacoby Myers is really the only good wide receiver on Vegas, fantasy-wise at least, and he's going to obviously be getting the Pat Surtain shadow. And Pat Surtain has been shutting down every wide receiver. He didn't let DeAndre Hopkins get over 10 fantasy points. He's just been killing it this year. So I think you sit Jacoby Myers this week versus the Broncos. Then going into running backs, I have start Bucky Irving versus the Giants, who led up the fourth most points to fantasy running backs. It's really just a primed game for Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving has been playing great recently, and he has no reason to stop now. And the sit for the running back position is DeAndre Swift, one of the most inconsistent players of all time. He had like a 3-game stretch of over 20 points, but now he plays the Minneapolis Vikings.
Minnesota.
Did I just say Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Sorry, I wrote MIN here, and I just
Miami.
We're all sick or or
I'm
deaf.
a
or
little
something.
lightheaded. I'll put that.
I have
on
like 4 hours of sleep and
that. Minnesota Vikings.
and
My
death.
bad. And their great run defense, and the game script is really against the Bears. The Bears weren't even.
Steve's
able to
car
beat
blew up.
The Pats, who suck. As a Pats fan, I could say that they suck. So yeah, it's sit DeAndre Swift. Tight end. We have Disley of the Los Angeles Chargers.
Absolutely not.
Projected 9.8 this week, almost 10 points. He's playing the
You'll get
Ravens.
6 of those.
So,
0 of 9.
he'll get you over 10 points this week, which is all you can really ask for tight ends this year. Tight ends really suck fantasy wise, and he's playing the Ravens too. So
Fuck Jake Ferguson,
it's a
by
great
the way.
matchup.
Fuck Jake Ferguson.
I agree.
Cowboys.
I actually picked up Disley to start over Jake Ferguson being out this week. But Mark Andrews playing. Mark Andrews playing the Chargers.
They're all bums this year.
I agree. They are all bums this year. Isaiah Likely has
Isaiah
been
Unlikely,
really
bro.
eating. He's been running more routes than Mark Andrews. It's clear that Isaiah Likely, they want to give him more time. Yeah, Mark Andrews has been seeing the red zone targets, but really, other than that, Mark Andrews doesn't have any yardage upside or reception upside if you're in a PPR league. So definitely sit Mark Andrews, and that's going to be it for my segment. For more, don't forget to follow the.
He needs to plug it.
Yeah, I need a
Oh,
plug.
sorry.
If you could shut the fuck up, Steve. Yeah, don't forget to follow my TikTok account, Fantasy Blast, at Fantasy Blast on TikTok, for weekly posts about starts, sits, everything fantasy football related, really injury reports, whatever you want, I'll give to you. So yeah, there we go. That's my segment. Boys, how do you like the pie?
That was all right. Well, first off, segment, great job, Cole. Like that. Steve had some good ad libs. I don't know if the mics picked it up, but like it was great.
Yeah, great ad libs.
I almost died when you said more like Isaiah Unlikely, and so that affected my pie experience. But
Yeah, so
first
how's
time
the pie?
trying pumpkin
You
pie.
never had pumpkin pie before?
No, that's why I got it.
What the fuck?
I literally just said it like a few minutes ago. I mean,
Let me see this shit.
yeah, I'll let you. So I tried it, and I was kind of like, I don't know. It's okay. It's incredibly okay. I don't know. What do you think of pumpkin pie?
It's all right. My mom makes a fucking fire pumpkin cheesecake.
I bet she does.
Okay. Shout out my mom.
Lincoln by
makes a pretty good pumpkin cheesecake.
Mm.
This is not, this is fucking shit compared to that.
Well, it's $4.57 out of Walmart.
Well,
don't expect too much quality.
No, this is about what I expect for $4.57. God bless you.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, I mean, can we talk about your picks real quick?
Go for it.
Okay.
What do you have to say?
I think you mentioned, what did you say about Mark Andrews?
I think he's gonna. I think Mark Andrews is gonna suck fat penis this week.
Okay, good. Yeah, he will.
Yeah, he's not even the lead tight end anymore.
Who is it? Kyle Pitts?
Kyle Pitts is on the Falcons. Isaiah Likely, little younger guy, 3-year or third-year guy, but yeah, he's running more routes. He's seeing more targets, and the only reason why Mark Andrews was really viable for like 2-3 weeks there was because he was out. So yeah, if Mark Andrews doesn't get a touchdown, he's below 5 points. But if he does, he's scratching 11.
Yeah,
but he won't. He won't this week.
All right. Well, we'll have to see.
We will indeed have to see.
What are your thoughts on Geno Smith?
Geno Smith. He actually in my 2 QB league, he's actually my super flex. So I've been fucking with him. Low key. He's a little inconsistent nowadays, but man, he started the season on a fucking tear. It's the GOAT. What do you have to say about Geno Smith?
Nice little baton. Yeah. I like Geno Smith. I feel like he's underrated. I feel like he's not as appreciated. And ever since he got to the Seahawks, he's kind of made a name for himself. And I don't know. I know Steve has this deep, sensual sort of feelings for like Geno Smith, and I just want to let you express those. Like, feel free. This is like your platform for it.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research on Geno Smith. I'd say he's easily when he puts hangs up the cleats, he'll be a top 3 quarterback of all time. But that's not it. Geno Smith is one of these guys you can never count him out. Okay, they wrote him off, and he didn't write back. One of his greatest quotes, Geno Smith of the Seattle Seahawks, and I think, quite frankly, he's going to put up MVP level numbers this year. I think he already is. And I think it's going to be a great year for him. I think it already is. Last year he proved himself as a starting caliber quarterback, with the Seattle Seahawks, changing up the scenery. And easily, Geno Smith is going to be in the MVP conversation if he already isn't this year. I think he is. Yeah.
I think they're going to name it after him.
Well, just like, in college you have or you have the Lombardi Trophy. I think at the end of the year you're going to have a what?
The Geno Smith.
Yeah, the Geno Smith.
I think you're going to have an award named after him.
Sorry, the camera.
Camera just cut out.
And we're back now. So Steve was in the middle of a Geno Smith speech.
Yeah. So basically, he said that, it's been said around the NFL that Geno Smith is the Black Tom Brady. So,
it's not been said around the league. It's been said here.
It's been said everywhere.
Geno Smith,
Geno Smith. Camera just cut out again. That's crazy.
Phone's dying.
Second camera cut in the first 10 minutes because of fucking power outages. Anyways, yeah, basically, just to move on, Geno Smith is the GOAT. What's the next segment there, Tristan?
Yeah, I'll take that for now. So first, I just wanted to...
Sorry for my sniffles, by the way.
Talk to him.
Well, before I start, wait, could you just give the mic to Steve? I got a question for him. So I want to get back to the pumpkin pie here. And
what'd you say?
Pumpkin pie.
What's your question?
I just want to ask you a question about pumpkin pie. Like, how would a RFK talk about this pumpkin pie? Like, what is his thoughts on the pumpkin pie? Like, what would he say about that?
I don't know. He'd probably complain about the sodium count. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. I want the whole experience. Just put it up.
Okay. Well, there's too much sodium. There's too much sodium in the pumpkin pie. Too much sugars and aspartame. I don't think there's aspartame in it, but That's probably what he'd probably have something like that to say about it.
So he wouldn't be like he wouldn't have it again, or
No, he might. He might.
what do you think Don? What do you think the Don would say about the pumpkin pie?
President-elect?
Yeah, the president.
It's just a great pie. It's just incredible. Probably the best pie I've ever had. He'd probably say something like that about the pumpkin pie here.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I'm right in the middle. You know, it's okay. It's decent pie, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it. And it's all right. Pie.
Yeah.
Something to eat.
Yeah, it's something to do.
Yeah.
All right, should probably.
I was gonna say, what's the next segment here?
Yeah.
Let's get on topic here. Geno Smith, I think.
All right, enough with the Geno Smith.
Yeah, we'll move on from Geno Smith. I actually want to talk about the
Tell me about Devin Singletary.
I think Devin Singletary is a little washed up.
Bum.
You guys are wrong. What's he averaging per yards this year? Somebody look it up right now.
2.3 yards.
Jamie,
Is that real?
look it up.
All right.
You guys going?
Here's my philosophy. If I were an NFL coach, okay, or an offensive coordinator, I'm not paying my running backs. Okay.
Well, yeah.
They're gonna. I mean, they already do that. The NFL already does that. Coaches already do that. But all you need is a fucking guy who can go in there and get 3.5 yards per carry, and you're good. Okay. You don't need a fucking Derrick Henry who gets 5 yards carry, or
Runs for 2,000 yards.
you don't need that shit.
No.
You need a guy that's gonna lay the groundwork for the passing offense, and a guy like Devin Singletary to do that. How many yards per carry?
4.1.
Okay.
4.1. That's
How many
okay.
yards this season?
549.
549 rushing yards on 4.1. That's not bad, actually.
Now that's a guy you can pick up.
133 carries.
133
What's his
carries.
contract look like?
I'm sure it's not ending soon enough.
Who's he on? The Bills still?
He's-
Was it
no,
on the
he's-
Giants?
he's
Okay. Clearly,
a little behind.
Yeah. So the Giants got it right, and obviously you can tell with their offense and how well they're doing this year.
Yeah, totally not because of Tyron Tracy.
Yeah.
It's Devin Singletary.
It's Devin Singletary. He's
Yeah.
running that offense.
That's why Daniel Jones got benched
For Devin Singletary.
because,
they're running a lot of Wildcat from what I
Yeah.
see.
That Jones, he's
4th-string quarterback.
No,
Yeah.
he got waived.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. You got released.
Yeah,
I
he
totally
got
forgot.
released
That's
this
kind of like
morning.
it happened, like kind of somewhat
like,
recently
literally
before we
30
did
minutes
this. We
ago.
should probably like briefly talk about that real quick.
You
So, like-
say your piece.
So there was these reports about Daniel Jones where he obviously got benched. Drew Lock thought he was going to be the starter. He was said to be QB2, but then Tommy DeVito took over and Drew. Steve's not a big Tommy DeVito fan.
You don't like the Italians?
And what happened was Daniel Jones got demoted to QB3. Well, then somehow Tim Boyle, who I think is on the practice squad, I
Yeah.
want to say, somehow he became QB3.
Tim Boyle should be the striker.
And Daniel Jones got demoted to QB4, and then he was playing scout team like as a safety, which was kind
Yeah.
of similar to when Baker Mayfield was a scout team like defensive tackle.
He was
with
the
Panthers.
He was the most expensive scout team safety in NFL history.
Yeah, and so then Daniel Jones made some statements and was sort of thanking the Giants organization, all that. And then today, like pretty recently,
You're fired. You're fired. That's what Tom Coughlin told him.
Tom Coughlin's been gone for years.
Yeah, I was
he's
gonna
still
say.
with us, but like he's not with the
Yes.
organization.
Oh, right.
Yeah, not mentally.
But yeah, so Daniel Jones actually requested to be released.
Really?
Yeah, he
I
said.
didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw he requested to be released, so
I don't
he was
blame
like,
I don't blame him. You're the franchisee. You're the face of the New York Giants. You're Daniel fucking Jones.
Well, so I think he's going to the Cowboys. I think he's sneaky going to be on the Cowboys by not this week, but next week. And I think he's going to start right away because look, Daniel Jones. I hate Daniel Jones. Oh, I don't hate him. He seems like a great guy, but he's not a great quarterback. But he's also better than Will Levis. He's better than Trey Lance and Cooper Rush. And there's probably somebody else I'm forgetting about. He's probably better than Jameis Winston. Had a good game, but consistent. Oh, Daniel Jones isn't really consistent either. But I don't know. I feel like I think he'll be on the Cowboys by next week.
Lock it in.
Walk it in. Cowboys, Daniel Jones. I can see him in a Cowboys
Dak Prescott
jersey.
hurt.
Yeah,
He's
out for
always
the
fucking
season.
hurt, dude.
Yeah, he's out for the
always
year.
hurt.
Yeah. R.I.P.
A great primetime game I think would be the Cowboys versus the Giants.
It's funny you mention that because we're actually going to go over the Thanksgiving matchups, and that is one of them. So we're going to start first, though, with the Bears versus the Lions. Cole, I want your thoughts on that game.
Bears versus Lions.
Yeah, do you think that's going to be a good one, or do you
Bears
think that's
shouldn't even show up? The
You
Bears just lost to the New England Patriots. They're horrible.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, I'm a Patriots guy.
That's because they have Caleb Williams under center.
Yeah,
That guy's
fuck Caleb Williams,
that guy's
bro.
a blowhard fucking asshole. That'll help you in the long run.
sorry,
Yeah.
the footage just got caught up
Talk
again.
about
Cole
Caleb
didn't say
Williams.
anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Lions are gonna blow out the Bears, and I think they may get in the high 40s. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
The next matchup, you got the Dolphins versus the Packers. I think that could be like a sneak. I think that might be the best matchup out of the three.
God, dude. That's all we get for Thanksgiving?
No, it's like the Thanksgiving slate sucks.
That our best game is the Packers.
Sucks a lot this year.
Dolphins. Oh, Jordan Love versus Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Fucking
Yeah.
concussion man himself.
God, dude. They should fucking just put Mike McDaniels under center at this point. He's young enough.
He could. Did he ever play football?
He's
Did
a
he?
fucking nerd. I don't think so.
I think he said something recently about how he played with, was it Calais Campbell or something
Crazy team.
in high school? It was something like
some
that.
weird teammate.
I don't know, but I could see that's a tough one. I think you go either way, like Packers or Dolphins for the winner.
I think
of
I'm
that one.
going Packers.
I'm going Dolphins on that one.
I think Packers defense
Going
is better
Dolphins
than
on that
Dolphins, and I think the Packers. I think the offenses are very same.
I think
Similar.
Tua Tagovailoa is going to have a huge game. He's going to throw for 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks.
No, he's not. I'm playing against Tyreek Hill in fantasy, so that cannot happen.
Well, it's going to.
Unless Jalen Waddle goes for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns,
He will.
that'd be fine.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
And then we got the matchup we're all waiting for: Giants versus Cowboys, which is Tommy DeVito
The
versus
shit
Cooper
bowl.
Rush. Battle of the poop.
Yeah. No,
Game of the week.
I hope that Daniel Jones gets picked up by then because that'd be fucking amazing.
Game of the week right here. You got two great franchises currently, in the peak of their NFL career. The Cowboys, headed up by Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy, who's easily probably a top 3 coach in the NFL. Especially when you take a guy who almost won a Super Bowl with the Packers under Aaron Rodgers and didn't do shit the rest of his career there. You take that guy, you hand him a lot of fucking money to destroy a team that has a future. Mike McCarthy's easily one of the best coaches in the NFL. now.
That's your criteria.
He's running yeah. Don't do your job good.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
criteria for being a good head coach, just like Gerard Mayo. That guy sucks.
Wow, that was a straight of Gerard Mayo, but yeah, those are our Thanksgiving matchups. I think Steve he covered that very well at the end, so I think we got to end on a high for that one. And actually, no, that's right. We had the Black Friday game. I keep forgetting
Black
about
Friday
that.
game.
Which
Chiefs
is
versus Raiders.
Is that Geno Smith versus
Tom Brady. Yeah.
Tom Brady. Yeah, Geno Smith versus Tom Brady. It's the Super Bowl of
who's
Goat.
the real goat? That's the kind of that game. If there was a game that was Geno Smith heading up the Seattle Seahawks versus Tom Brady in his prime with the New England Patriots, that would really be the toe-to-toe. Who's the GOAT in the NFL? Who's the greatest quarterback of all time?
It's really debatable.
And
right now.
it would be a very close matchup. And I think the edge goes to Geno Smith a little bit. On
Yeah,
that
maybe. Nobody's ready to say it, but I think Geno Smith is all time.
He all-time GOAT.
Yeah, I think that's just very well said. And, the Chiefs are going to win the matchup likely against the Raiders. And I think that's just Steve pretty much covered everything on that one.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't want to add my thoughts to that because everything just got covered. And I don't.
Chiefs are going to beat the Raiders. That's all we need to say.
Geno Smith is going to have a great game unrelated against Tom Brady.
He'll play eventually.
Yeah. Roger Staubach.
I don't know who they're playing or when they're playing, but he'll play
Versus
eventually, and
Geno.
he's going to play good. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, hey, I agree. So I got a little interesting segment here.
Fun segment.
Yeah, a
This is
little
gonna be
forced
football.
fun for all of us here, and we got a drum roll.
Nope, you don't get the mic.
And
Nope.
yeah, There we go. So I'm gonna call this random ass questions.
Okay.
And
Nice. Random ass questions.
so these questions have to do with absolutely nothing. Just in the spirit of friendship and Thanksgiving, we're just gonna give our thoughts on this, and we're gonna be very civil and have a great time and
Best
thankful and all that. So I'm gonna hit us with the first question here. You guys can. I think Cole, you can like answer it first, and then just
I'll
pass
it over to Steve.
Yeah, and I just want to hear your guys' thoughts, and I'll get my thoughts at the end after each question.
All
So
right, Captain.
ready? So, if you could give a body part a completely new function, what would it be and why? It's a tough one.
Probably. You're just thinking it sounds crazy. Probably to poop out of my penis, so I can poop it. I can poop at urinals. Yeah, people like look. You're gonna like. I'm being dead serious. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, yeah, it is funny, but like, it's like think about the like. We'd never have to sit down.
That's a good point. It would.
I'd never have to worry about why there's piss all over the toilet seat.
But you're gonna have that mental image of crap coming out of you.
Yeah, it'd
feel like that
probably
would hurt.
give a.
I think
No. Well,
you definitely get a disease. There's definitely a disease.
No, well,
in that.
let's say it wouldn't hurt. Like my penis would be. that's all you needed to say, right? I need to say penis. Everybody starts laughing.
Yeah,
But
sorry, children.
No, like it'll like terraform into a new kind of.
Okay.
Like when I need to poop.
So it's kind of like when the Power Rangers magically get their suits on. It's like
or like a transformer.
transfer. So it's just gonna be like boom. The logic doesn't make sense, but it's
bigger.
gonna happen. All
I
right.
think there's surgeries for that nowadays.
Is there? There's surgeries for almost everything.
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah. So Steve, I want to know what body part would you completely change into a new function and why?
Well, my neck doesn't serve a lot of purpose. I'd want my neck to have gills so I can breathe underwater, and they could, they might be like here. And
I like that.
That's where they would be.
That is.
yeah, I'd probably put them here.
Do you know I have a gill on my ear?
You look like you would have a.
You do, yeah.
I no, like dead serious. I have a gill on this ear. You can't really see it, but like, do you see that like hole? See that like hole kind of?
Well, pull your hair
What the
back.
fuck is that?
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Pull your hair back. Like no, like you got like.
It's a little tiny hole.
I don't know.
What is it?
Yeah, oh yeah, I see it.
The hell happened to you?
So no, I don't have a piercing. It's been on my ear since birth. Apparently, I learned about this in biology sophomore year of high school, where when you're like in the womb and stuff, there's like water or something in there, and when you're a kid, no, but when you're a little fetus, there's like gills on you, and they like naturally go away as you form.
Yours didn't go away.
Mine didn't go. I have one little one right here, and it's ironic because I have a fear of drowning.
So you can't drown.
But I will still drown. Like I'll be screwed.
So that
You're like part
the gill
fish.
serves no
Yeah.
no purpose.
My gill serves no purpose.
Zero purpose gills.
Besides, like, it's kind of a cool little story I get to share.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, great stuff. But yeah, so you'd like gills. All right, here's the next question. I want to hear Cole's thoughts on this one first. If you were forced to create an adult film based on your life, what would the plot be and what would it be called?
Probably. This is a tough one. It'd be something with Drake May.
Ooh, like Drake May Lover.
Yeah, but like sneaking into the locker room.
Drake, maybe my cock.
Drake May. No.
Yeah.
No, it's something about me, paying homage to the greatest quarterback in the league right now, Drake May.
Hey, I like that.
By making love to him in the locker room. And
but like with showering with gifts, like that kind of like loving.
Yeah, maybe in the locker room shower. I don't know. I don't know.
Like okay, like a
somewhere.
like presents.
The name of it, maybe Drake may be horny. I don't know. I don't know.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's a crazy question to ask.
That's not bad.
Crazy answer.
Steve, what would your film be in.
Can you repeat the question, the original question there, please?
Yeah, of course. If you were forced to create an adult film based on your life, what would the plot be, and what would it be called?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this. Okay. There's a lot of people out there who would have a really good answer to this question. I'd probably say, you know,
It's a tough question.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what. Okay. In 2001, I came out of my mother's womb. Okay.
Oh,
I've done a lot.
you have.
Okay. I've learned how to drive. I would probably base it off of the my passion for Geno Smith. This is a guy. Okay, get this. This is a guy.
Yeah. How about we get to hear RFK like talk about Geno Smith?
Geno Smith is probably the best quarterback in the NFL. He's very strong armed and he's very strong bodied. That's probably what he would say, and that's something I would say. I got a passion for Geno Smith. I think that guy's a dog.
Hey, that's fair.
I think he's, I mean, and whether this has to do with the adult film that you had mentioned or just a general idea that I have.
Yeah, it could just be a film in general,
Could just be a film. I do a lot of video. I could film a Geno Smith tribute video or maybe
tribute video.
Of that video.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, great video.
Whatever it is, it's got to include Geno Smith. That's my answer to that question.
I like that answer a lot because we all appreciate Geno Smith here, especially you. I don't want you to think I appreciate him more because we all know you're the number one Geno guy,
Well, that's what they've been saying. They say Steven Helm, he's probably the number one Geno guy.
Streets have been talking,
Yeah.
So here's my my next one here.
There's more.
There's more. I want to hear Cole's thoughts on this first. I don't know if we should say this one because this is kind of a
Controversial.
Well, it's just what's the most inappropriate thing you've done on a first date?
On a first date, the most inappropriate thing I've done?
Yeah. Like, meaning just, it could be just like something you said that was stupid or something you did that was stupid or just, doesn't have to be like inappropriate. It could just be like, that was embarrassing or something.
Most embarrassing thing I've done or that's happened to me on a first date? I'll do that.
Just in general, yeah.
I was on a first date with my ex-girlfriend and we went and got ice cream. And, we went inside, got the ice cream, went back out to the car, ate the ice cream, then went to leave. But my dumbass, who was fresh 16, so I just started driving, forgot to turn the lights off in the car. So the car died, and my father had to come pick us up.
Ooh.
That was our first date. So it was a little embarrassing, yeah.
That's tough.
I've also kissed a fish on a first date.
Wait, what? How does
I went fishing with this girl. I wasn't sure if this really counts as our first date, but like first time we hung out.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, let's go fishing," and I was like, "Word, I don't stop creaming over there, Steve. Steve's a big fisherman." He's like, "Oh my god, you went fishing with a girl?" It was largemouth bass, and I just gave it a fucking.
Yeah, as you do.
And she was kind of like, "Whoa!" I was like, "I think that's when I sold. That's when I sold my. Yeah, I'm probably not getting that first kiss right now or today. But yeah, I haven't done anything. I'm a smooth guy, smooth criminal.
Okay.
What about you, Steve?
Well, one time, I was with this girl, and her friend showed up, and I said, to her friend, I said, "Wow, you look." I never met her before, and I said, "Wow, you look like shit." Straight up.
That'll do it.
Straight up, dude. That girl did not like me anymore, but it's all right. It's whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, you have a long-time girlfriend right now, right?
I do. Yeah, about a year.
Pretty much.
Steve's got a great relationship
Pretty
here.
much his wife.
He's a great man. He's fought for
what
our
a
country.
catch you are.
He's fought for our country in a way
Fought for our
when you
country.
think about it.
I don't know that, but I'll fight for Geno Smith. I haven't fought for the country, but I'll fight for Geno Smith.
He will.
He's making.
I guess for
Geno
me,
Smith right now.
a little whisper there.
You'll see it in post.
I guess for me, I don't know why I did this, but I think I asked the girl what her ethnicity was on the first date.
Oh yeah,
Somebody asked me
you
that
told
the
me
other
about
day. They
that.
said, "What's your ethnicity?"
What is your ethnicity? What are you? Are you black?
I'm Blasian, black and Asian.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice. No, you're not. No way.
No, but this kid's like, "What's your ethnicity?" Like, I'm fucking white.
No, you got
I'm
something
German
else.
and French.
Got a nice beard. Middle Eastern?
Appreciate that. No, I'm not Middle Eastern. People think I am.
He
There
he
was
low-key
some
does look
kid,
Middle Eastern
this
though.
kid Bulo, Colin O'Brien. Shout out Colin O'Brien. In high school, he'd call me, before he got to know me, he'd call me Ahmed. But then he figured out
Yeah.
I wasn't Ahmed, I was Steven. So
You're just white, Tristan, right? You're just
very white.
just white.
Oh, I'm extremely pale.
Same. Same. I'm more pale than you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty Italian, and
You look Italian.
I don't know. I feel like Italians got good tans. I don't
No, they do, but like you just look like facial structures. You look Italian.
Okay, yeah. Like especially when I was fatter, like definitely Italian.
Yeah, super
Yeah,
Italian.
like like
hey, fucking that's over there.
spaghetti, you know. And so when I asked the girl what her ethnicity was, she was like white. I thought she was Puerto Rican, and
This is near miss.
well, yeah, but like I just thought because like there was something. I swear there was something she said where I was like, oh, Puerto Rican, but she wasn't. She was actually Italian, and I was like, oh, same. So we had that going on. But yeah, that was a little weird. I also spilled ice cream on myself, so that was kind of embarrassing later.
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
But it was a good date, allegedly.
Yeah, it made her laugh.
Yeah, a little haha. Well, that was weird, but that was cool.
Tristan getting all the ladies out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's. I'm not gonna ask that question,
Not
but
anymore.
I think that's I think that's good for those random ass questions segment. Now I kind of want to get into our Week 12 matchup predictions. If I'll just you can say it and then I'll pass the mic to you, and you just say who wins.
I gotta know the matchups here. I'm gonna pull
No,
them up.
he'll
No,
say it.
I
He'll
got
say
them
it.
right
Okay,
here.
all
I'm gonna
right.
tell you. You don't worry about a thing.
Yeah.
So obviously the Browns Steelers game's already happened by the point
We're flying
this has
through
been
this,
filmed.
by the way.
Yeah, this is
Full
like
speed.
speed route.
This is good. This is good, guys.
So the Browns won 24-19. Our first matchup here that I'm gonna say is the Titans versus Texans. Cole, who do you got?
Texans.
I got Texans too.
Tennessee Titans are gonna take that one. Easy dub for the Tennessee Titans.
Remember the Titans.
Big Titans guy. Okay. Minnesota Vikings versus the Chicago Bears.
Minnesota Vikings.
I got the Vikings too.
JJ McCarthy's a bum, and
JJ McCarthy's a bum.
Caleb Williams is also a bum, but I'm gonna take the Vikings on that one.
Yes, I think Sam Darnold will pull that one through.
Yeah, but JJ. He's,
Okay, I changed my
he
mind.
has-
Sam Darnold's not a bum. I like Sam
He
Darnold.
has- he hasn't
He's
played a
smart guy.
snap all
He's a
year.
smart guy. He sees ghosts, which is a little weird.
I like that though. I need that on my quarterback. That's good field.
Exactly. If you're seeing ghosts, you're seeing
good
a
field
wide
vision
open
right
wide
there.
receiver.
Exactly.
So I'm taking Sam Darnold in the Minnesota Vikings.
I think that's well said. Cowboys versus Commanders.
Commanders.
Yeah, I got Commanders too.
Bounce back win.
The Dallas Cowboys are going to win this one. Mike McCarthy, great coach, probably top 2 all time. I got Belichick, and then I got Mike.
Did you say top 2 all time?
top 2 all time?
Top 2 all
I
time.
did not. But Cowboys are going to win that one easily.
All right, I like that. I got
Well, I'll take
Commanders.
there.
Patriots versus Dolphins.
Pats.
Really?
Yeah.
They suck against the Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins.
We do suck against the Dolphins.
Miami
but
Dolphins are going to win that one.
Pats.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Drake
Although he may have very early onset CTE.
Yeah.
He is gonna.
It's not even onset.
I think it's
CT.
gonna.
She's got CT. It's
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna play in his favor.
early onset death.
Hey, that's fair. Chiefs versus Panthers. Does Bryce Young pull off the upset?
Yes, I'm taking the Panthers.
I'll take the Panthers too,
just for fun.
Just for fun.
I saw a fire at it. Remember the
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Soundgarden song, Lamar Jackson, Black Hole Sun. There was the same song, but it was Bryce Young, and I'm like, yeah. Fuck it, he's gonna win.
I'm with you there. Buccaneers Giants.
Bucks.
I got Bucks.
Bucky Irving's having a career game.
The New York Giants are gonna win that one easily.
Sorry,
Devin
about that
Singletary's
cough.
gonna rush for 200 yards, and he's gonna have 3
off of his
touchdowns.
3 carries.
off his.
But he's gonna average like 4 carries.
He's gonna have
It's
two.
gonna be
He's gonna have 2
nice.
carries, but 3 touchdowns. Somehow.
Oh,
The
okay.
Giants are
No,
gonna win that game.
no receptions either.
Lock it in.
All right, fine there. Lions, Colts. Lions.
The Indianapolis Colts, headed up by Anthony Richardson. That's a good team. Never count them out. They're going to win that game. They're going to win by a lot. They're going to win by a margin of at least 20.
Wow, that's
Wow.
bold.
So, like, is somebody gonna like kill the entire Detroit Lions team, or
Yes.
Hey.
They are in Detroit.
so makes it? Yeah, they
Never
are
rule it
not
out.
wrong.
Broncos versus Raiders.
Broncos country.
I'm gonna say Raiders just because I could see it be a close game and the Raiders just pull one off.
No, it's not going to happen. The Denver Broncos are going to win. Bo Nix
Is the GOAT, Loki?
is
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
he's a great quarterback. He's got some
19
he's got
total
some
touchdowns.
weapons.
19 total touchdowns.
He's
More
got
than
some
any other
weapons.
rookie.
They're going to win. But Denver Broncos
He's
are
the
going to win
GOAT.
by 10 points.
All right, that's a big prediction. Cardinals versus Seahawks.
Cardinals. I'm taking the Cardinals.
I'm gonna go.
Fresh off the bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cardinals too. Sorry, I just got a feeling Steve's gonna go in a different direction here.
Yeah, just
Yeah, you know who I'm taking in this one.
Geno Smith.
The Seattle
Tell us
Seahawks.
RFK.
Yeah,
The Seattle Seahawks. No, I can't. Because I'm serious about this one, okay?
Oh.
The Seattle Seahawks and Geno Smith, this is probably the greatest offense we've ever seen in the NFL. Geno Smith is going to throw, and DK Metcalf is going to get 9 catches, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's going to have 9 catches, more than 9 catches. He'll have like fucking
Incredible
10. He's going to have a great game, and the Seattle Seahawks are going to win, and it's going to be a shutout. It's going to be a shutout.
wow, that's very bold, and I like
Very
it.
Exciting.
Don't know if I agree, but I like the
Shutout.
shutout. 49ers versus Packers.
49ers.
I was going 49ers too. I think they figure it out this time, and the Packers they're kind of up and down a lot.
Yeah.
Love me some Nick Bosa. Love me some Brock Purdy. The 49ers are going to win that one.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, 49ers played tough. Eagles Rams.
Rams.
Hmm.
Sneaky Rams.
I think the Eagles are gonna pull it off.
I hate
say
both
pull it
these
off. They're
teams.
definitely the
It's going to be a
favorite.
draw.
Honestly,
It could
be
happen.
a tie.
The ties are a thing,
Ties are
so
a thing,
yeah.
yeah.
I kind of like we never predict
we
ties.
never predict
I like
ties.
that. It's a good take. All right,
This
a
is
tie.
I'm posting
And then
this
our
right
final
now.
matchup here is a Monday night game. Ravens versus Chargers. Who you got? This is actually a sneaky good
Ravens,
matchup.
Chargers. No, it is a sneaky good matchup. I like these two teams. Both 2 young quarterbacks.
Both very likable teams. I feel like in a way, maybe
yeah.
more so the Chargers
Yeah,
because of Herbert and Harbaugh. But
yeah, I like Harbaugh. Well, oh my God, I didn't even realize it's Harbaugh versus Harbaugh.
oh yeah, it's the Harbaugh game. That's
I didn't
right.
even, the Harbaugh.
That's gonna be a good
wow.
game.
Man, we should have covered that more.
Oh yeah, we definitely should have.
I'm taking. I think Harbaugh is going to take the win.
Which one?
knew you were going to say that, dude.
I think Harbaugh. Harbaugh's his game plan has always been
So the Ravens
solid. Harbaugh.
or the Chargers?
Harbaugh.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Steve, where are you going?
I'm with Cole on this one. You know, Harbaugh.
There's a lot of guys.
These are 2 great coaches. Harbaugh and Harbaugh, and I think Harbaugh's got the edge just by a little bit, but he's going to win big. He's going to win so big, just like I did in the election. I won so big. They said, Donald, it's the biggest we've ever seen. And I'm not talking about my penis. I'm talking about the election. It was so big. It was so huge. We won by so much. And they said, it's probably the greatest victory we've ever seen. And I said, thank you. You guys did a great job. Everybody did a great job. You went out and voted, and you did so good. We did so good.
Wait. Does this have to do with the Ravens Chargers?
I picked the Ravens. Lamar
Oh,
Jackson.
all right.
He voted for me, so they're gonna win big.
Did he?
Oh, I guess we have.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Ravens too.
I guess we have confirmation on that.
Ravens.
Yeah, I got Ravens. I think they're
Sniffles.
just that team. So that wraps up our Week 12 matchups. Cole, any final thoughts here before we end it?
I'm so excited to see Harbaugh win.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I just want to say Happy Thanksgiving before we end it. Steve, you got any final
The
thoughts on here?
happiest of
Thank you for
Thanksgiving.
coming again.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Thanks for having me on the show. I want to say, go tell your mom you love her. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna tell Steve's mom I love her.
Oh, I don't know if that's a great idea.
Don't forget to say sorry to all your Native Americans that we stole all of their land to make
Yeah,
our
it's kinda
country
messed
so
up.
great.
I'll give you a little.
No, all right, that's
We're all
been
set.
Savages.
that's been a blown coverage.
Yeah.
We'll see
Bye,
you
guys.
not next week.
Say goodbye to
because
Steve. He might be back Christmas episode
Yeah,
if you're around.
We might see Christmas. That might be
Yeah.
dangerous, though.
If
If you guys like Steve, you let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. We won't be here next week because we'll be on vacation, but the following week we'll be back for another episode of Blown Coverage.
Right
We'll
back.
see you then.
For week 14.
We'll see you then. Bye.
Goodbye.
See you later.